Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the effects of red meat. My mom always tells my dad not to eat red meat. It's not just my mom, but even my dad's doctors tell him that, and they have been saying that for many years. Truth be told, he does not eat red meat as much as he eats any other meat like chicken. Now, I have always wondered, why do these people keep telling him not to eat red meat? I always connected red meat and kidneys together because kidneys can handle a lot of proteins, and red meat is really high and rich in protein. Now, it is not just your kidney, but your whole body has a negative effect on red meat, and it just depends upon how much you consume. If you consume a lot, then there it is. This topic is important to me because I can relate myself to it, and I have been curious to know the effects of red meat. Now, after doing a little research, I was able to gather up some effects of red meat, which I hope can be very informative to each and every one of you. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 effects of red meat. And red meat might be very tasty and expensive, but what is more precious, your life or red meat? Think about this question, and we will come back to this at the end. There are many effects to red meat. One of them is the risk for cardiovascular disease or heart disease and stroke. When red meat is consumed, the cholesterol and saturated fats present in the diet accumulates on the walls of your heart and on the walls of the blood vessels in the heart, forming plaque. This makes it harder for the heart to pump blood, causing or increasing the chances of having a heart attack. The fat in red meat can cause a person to put on extra weight, which is a risk factor for high blood pressure. This extra weight from the meat leads to people being obese. Obesity itself can be dangerous, and it leads to a sedentary lifestyle, which is my second effect of eating too much red meat. Now, what is sedentary lifestyle? Sedentary lifestyle is a type of lifestyle involving little or no physical activity. If you have talked with people who are obese, they will tell you about how hard it is for them to move around because of all the weight and fat on their body. When eating red meat, all the fat does not just go to your heart, it goes to all the other parts of your body, causing risk at those places as well. Studies have consistently shown that leading a sedentary lifestyle can contribute to not just obesity, but also to type 2 diabetes, some types of cancers, cardiovascular disease or heart disease, and early death. Now, if you notice, these effects of obesity are very similar to the effects of red meat, and this is not just in the case of obesity, but also different other health problems have almost the same effects. Now, in the beginning, I did tell that I was going to talk about 3 effects of red meat. Now, the third one is cancer. According to the National Cancer Institute, chemicals like hydrocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon are formed when red meat and other muscle meat are heated or cooked under very high temperatures. Now, these amines or hydrocarbons are found to be mutagenic, which means they change your cells, like they change the way your cells, your proteins work, which means they cause changes in the DNA, and these changes increase the chance of cancer. Now, cancer can lead to other health problems as well, which I'm sure most of us are aware about. Now, we all know there's only one solution to every problem, which is the decision we make for ourselves. Red meat is tasty and we can all eat it every day if needed, but why eat it if it's going to cause these effects that are life-threatening? The effects of red meat are many, but the most common ones are cardiovascular disease, sedentary lifestyle or obesity, and cancer. There are plenty of solutions for all of these health problems that we face, one of them being a vegan diet. A vegan diet can improve several parameters of health, including reversal of cardiovascular disease or heart disease, decreasing BMI, which is the body mass index, and decreasing risk of diabetes and decrease blood pressure. But at the end, it all depends upon the decisions you make for yourself. Before I finish speaking, I would like to put this question in front of y'all. Again, what is more precious to you? Is it your life or is it red meat? Think about this every time you eat red meat. I would like to thank each and every one of you for listening to my speech, and I hope it was very informative. Thank you and have a blessed day.